Okay, so this past Thursday, Acer had their launch event, like next at Acer. Luckily, I was invited to London to play with some of the latest laptops, from the everyday Barrow, from the Switch to the Troublemaker line, up all the way to the most powerful Predator gaming laptop, the one with the i9 and an RTX 4090. But on this video, I'm just gonna focus with gaming. So if you want to see the full live stream, I will leave the link down below. So I would like to start talking about the Predator Helios 3D 15 Spatial Lab Edition. A 15.6-inch laptop with a 3D effect display. And according to Acer and some people that was there and I was talking to them, the display got some clever software and some clever eye tracking where the webcam is to simulate the 3D effect without the need of glasses. And of course, this being software can be turned on and off at any time. Internally, it have the Intel i9 13900HX, a GeForce RTX 4080, and up to 32 gigabytes of DDR5, 5600 MHz. Now, as I got told and I saw for myself, this is great for some story mode type games like Assassin's Creed, Guardians of the Galaxy, Horizon Forbidden West, and the one that we're actually demoing there was Kena Bridge of Spirits. Because this display is only 60 Hz, it's not built for FPS competitive game like Counter-Strike or Call of Duty or Apex. This is more built for a story mode type of game, just to be there. Not a lot of moving in the background, not a lot to render all around. It's just you. With the whole 3D tracking there in front of you, it was actually quite a gimmick to have. But to be honest, it was a bit, it makes you a bit dizzy if you don't focus enough. This is why this is built for story mode type of games and not for FPS with a lot of moving and moving your head everywhere. It's just to sit there, focus, and the eye tracking will just track your eyes and everything will be making that 3D effect like we're expecting from this panel. Moving towards the mid-range gaming laptop, we had the Predator Helios Neo 16, a laptop that will be available around June time for £1,300 to £1,600 mark. It's fully packed, depending on the models, with an Intel i5 13500HX or Intel i7 13700HX. Again, up to 32 gigabytes of 4800 DDR5 RAM and an RTX 4050, 4060 or 4070 GPUs. And with two display panels available, both IPS with 2516 by 1600 with 165 Hz, 500 nits of brightness, or a 1920 by 1200, same 165 Hz, but only 400 nits of brightness, both featuring 100% sRGB color gamut, NVIDIA G-Sync, and 3 milliseconds response time. Now, my favorite, the Predator Triton 14, coming at only 1.7 kilogram, is packing an Intel i7 13700H processor, up to 32 gigabytes LPDDR5 1600 RAM, and either a RTX 4050 or 4070. It displays the same resolution as the Helios Neo, but this time with a 250 Hz display and 600 nits of brightness and HDR 600. And this time we're also moving towards mini LED displays. This is expected to see availability around June as well, and again with a price tag of £1,999 British pounds. And last but not least, the creme of the creme, the cherry on the top, Acer and Predator decided to give everything to this monster, the most high-end laptop fully designed for gamers, the Predator Triton 17X. Powering this beast is an Intel Core i9 13900HX, as well as an NVIDIA RTX 4090 with 16 gigabytes of video RAM and 64 gigabytes of DDR5 running at 5600 MHz and 4 terabytes of storage in a RAID 0 range. Moreover, the display, as the name implies, is a 17-inch 2560 by 1600 in a 16 by 10 aspect ratio, 250 Hz display, and 1000 nits of peak brightness, thanks to the use of the mini LED as well. Now, all these power components like i9 and a 4090 live inside the CNC milled unibody, using not one, not two, but 3 fans, featuring the 5th generation Aeroblade 3D fans with vortex flows and liquid metal that Acer and Predator really like to use in their laptop, and this one really needed to keep it cool down. Now the price is a whopping £4,000. So definitely not for everyone, but maybe a great desktop replacement. Unfortunately, we were not able to load test this models or even game on these models at the time being, but I'm hoping to be reviewed in soon. So into them, don't forget to check any of my other videos over here and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any further tech news. But I'm CheCo. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one. Adios.